What's up, guys? Welcome back to another StarCraft 2 video. This time it is once again in the DuSt League Season 3. It is game number 2 of Rival Gaming's B team against DhzPro. If you haven't seen the first one, please go check it out right now. It's the video that came out right before this one. Easy to find it, right? Exactly. Okay. So, I am Warbattle. If you don't know who I am, I guess I'll just go ahead and introduce myself. So, let's introduce the players. That's a little bit more important, right? So, in the bottom right-hand corner of Frozen Temple, from Rival Gaming's B team, it is Hjax. And in the top left-hand corner, for Death Zone, it is the red Protoss player, Master. So as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, it is 1-0 in the favor of Death Zone. And Hjax, he's going for 2 gateways fast. He's going for 2 quick gateways here. He wants to put on just a pinch of aggression in this game. He's not looking to no rush 20 in this one. He's looking to put on the pressure. He's looking to ramp it up here. And both sides not too far behind in the gateway. The gateway is a little bit behind for Death Zone, his second one that is. But the Cybernetics core is a little bit behind for Hjax. So it's a one or the other situation. Not too much of a deviance here, or a difference here, I should say. Deviant, that's like a bad person, right? Someone who just does things they're not supposed to. Guys, I try and use big words in the dictionary, and they don't always work out. I'm not going to lie to you. So, Hjax, he's heading for right over here. He has a feeling there might be a proxy here. We, as observers, know there obviously isn't a proxy there. But, you know, you never know. This map can be popular for some proxy plays to kind of throw your opponents off. He is going to scout with the probe, though. See, obviously no proxy. Master is going to be doing the same and checking for a potential proxy. But yeah, just more stalkers going to be coming out of Hjax here. He's wanting to get that unit count up, be able to maybe make Master feel a little uneasy, right? Master going for the Twilight Council, so we got a potential for Blink, likely Blink. That's my opinion, my professional opinion, right? You can call me a professional if you want. I don't know. Depends on your definition of a professional, right? Haha. But Hjax still no tech down. Looks like an expansion now with the movement of that probe. But ooh, no, it's a dark shrine. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Win behind Dark Shrine, or anytime Dark Shrine, am I right? Am I right? Because he's not really behind, so it's not really a win behind Dark Shrine. It's more like a Dark Shrine anytime kind of fun situation. So Master's Warp Gate is now finished. Hjax is finishing up right about now. We're gonna see a pylon go down from Master. Looks like he's gonna want to get some nice little Dark Templar over there. He is getting a Robo behind it as well. So is Hjax. He's also thrown down a Twilight Council. And he's going to go and do a little pressure. He's seen, obviously, that the natural is now going down. And he's going to pressure it. This is going to force Master to come down the ramp here pretty soon. Because he does need to prevent this from dying. There he goes. Now with the Mothership Core really can't do a whole lot without a pylon here to help defend. And Hjax can just kind of dance around here. He does force a cancel. That is really big out of him. We do have a Dark Templar coming, though. There is an Observer. Now, he has no idea about this Dark Shrine. This right here, this Observer, is so key to the survival of Hjax. Here comes the Dark Templar. The Dark Templar's got one. Alright, How many is he going to get is the question. He got 5. 5. Not too bad, but I think this cancel of this natural is by far worth more in this situation. Because Hjax is here. He's mining off 2 bases right now. His income is going to start rocketing up here, while Master, he's just mining off this 1 base. His income is going to start, suffering because of it, and he can't really pressure at all behind this. He doesn't have any Immortals out on the map. He has Dark Templar, which, can eventually become Archons, things like that are a little bit scary. Sorry. Pop the elbow a little bit, stretch a little bit. Sometimes, guys, you have to take a little bit of a stretch break, right? That's what they'll tell you. You got to take a little bit of a stretch break. Got to let your body move a little bit. Let it move. So Hjax, he has spotted that the natural is just now going down, and the 1 Dark Templar. What is it going to do? It's like Master's version of his observers at this point, because I don't think he even has any out on the map. No, he has no observers out on the map. He has just this Dark Templar. This guy is his observer. This guy's a lot more expensive than an observer and does a lot more damage. And dies probably about as fast. Well, not quite as fast. He does have, double the HP as this observer, or at least, I think they have the same actual HP. Yeah, he just has 4 times the shields, but that really doesn't do a whole lot when if you walk into an army. Both of them are just going to die. So Hjax here, he's getting a Robo Bay down. We can only assume that is 4 disruptors, and he is going to spot the move out here. There's a lot of stalkers here. Does he have blink? He does have blink here. Oh, and Hjax is about to get blink as well. Blink just finished for Hjax. This is a huge, huge play there. Whose base was that? Was that? That had to have been Master's base. There's no... Well, was it? Maybe it was Hjax's. It would only make sense to be Hjax's, right? What? I'm like totally confused right now, because it looked like Hjax attacked it, but I don't think he actually did. He is going to blink up here, though, to help defend. The Mothership Core is doing nothing but hanging out right now. He could at least pop 1 overcharge. There we go. He will pop 2 overcharges and hold on against Master, which is only good because I don't think that Master has a... No, he has no Robobay, so he has no potential to get any disruptors at this point. He's just trying to catch up in Immortal count, but the disruptors are going to be huge here. The lack of Master having any kind of disruptors is going to play a big role here, I feel. His only real strength against this would be like charge lots, right? Because he wants to get on top of the disruptors, so disruptors can't do all that much. Oh, the force fields and the blink to body block is so good. More stalkers go down. Hjax is just capitalizing on all of these little mistakes out of Master. He's going to spot the 3rd base now going down, and this is looking very scary for a Brazilian Protoss player who he doesn't have an advantage with 2 Robos. He doesn't have an advantage in army strength. He doesn't have an advantage in tech. Tech is exactly the same. And he doesn't have the advantage in the quality of units, because Hjax has double his Immortals, and he's got Disruptors out on the map. So that's not something to gawk at, and he's getting that +1 faster. So the only thing that really is going in Master's favor is this charge. And like I said, he obviously doesn't look like he wants to go into that Disruptor play. So how do you deal with it? If you don't want to do it, you get Charge Lot Archon, right? You have to get units that can tank the balls, like the Archons, and Charge Lots that can get on top of the army, right? Charge Lots are going to rip up Stalker, Disruptor all day long, and really Immortals as well. So there's not a lot in Hjax army that does well against what is in Master's army besides like the disruptors, right? The disruptors just deal well against everything. They're going to do a really good job at just killing everything, right? Lots of disruptors are coming out on the map right now. He has 5 of them. He's got 2 more on the way. He's getting a second forge, which is right here. And he's getting a Templar Archives. Now, that Templar Archives is really big because if he gets Archons of his own, these chargelets are going to start melting to Archons. So Master really needs to hit before Archons get out here, right? But like, how you can't really attack into disruptors. That's the beautiful thing about Hjax's army, is the disruptors are so good you can't attack into them because they can just dance around, shoot some balls out, and keep you at a distance. And by the time you try and close that distance, another disruptor ball goes out, another shot here and there. So Master has to hope that he attacks him, but Hjax is going to come and attack you, sure, but he's going to come and attack you once he's got the Archons up, once he's like maybe closer to maxed out, once he's got the upgrades that he wants, his +1 just finished. There's no upgrades even on the menu for Master at this point. And we have a Stargate coming out for Hjax. So Hjax, he's got plan A, B, C, and D ready to go to deal with whatever Master can throw him at this point. He knows that the Dark Templar are out on the map, so it's not like that is something that Master can pull out of his hat of tricks at this point, right? Because, Master, I feel, is in a situation where he has to try and take such a convincing fight that he just walks over Hjax, right? He has to take such a convincing, and he's hoping that he moves in through that area, right? But he can move in through here. He's obviously moving some Blink Stalkers around here, because why not? The Blink Stalkers have the mobility. They don't have to worry about the army of Master. Master's got 2 Stalkers with Blink. 4 Stalkers. 4 Stalkers with Blink. That's not going to deal with this number of Stalkers, right? That's 16 Stalkers. He's not going to be able to push against that. And Hjax just confirmed that there is no 4th base going up. So he knows he's ahead on a base. He's got lots of cannons going up on that base. And he's going to be able to start transferring over these probes to mine at that base. And Master, he's moving across the map here. He's just got nothing that he feels that he can do against this. And look at that. There goes a ball. Bam! There goes a couple of units. It's easy as that. You just send a ball out. And now there's no way Master can move up this ramp. If he moves up this ramp, if he even tries to move up this ramp, he dies instantly. There is no moving up. This is the worst fighting position you could get in if you're Master. He's just losing everything. The disruptor balls are going out. They're dealing so much damage here. He's going to try and get on top of this army, but does it really matter? Like, he can just keep falling back, keep using these disruptor balls, and just keep dealing tons of damage to these units. He's going to blink on top of the Immortals. That right there is the sign of confidence, and the GG will be called, and Hjax will take game number 2 and tie up the series between Rival Gaming's B team and DhzPro. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have a comment, question, or concern, leave it in the comment section below, and be sure to follow the Twitter in the description for Rival Gaming, and be sure to check out Rival Gaming's new website. It is not fully finished yet. It's still very early in development, so don't totally judge it too much, because we're getting there. If you have suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I read them all, and yeah, see you guys in Game 3.